And then just paste it here. This is fine. But let's see, I select something. Okay. If I select this, you see the green background coming. Sometimes it will not match with your background. So the trick here is always, okay, to click images, right? Whatever you want, image search you want to do, click images, go to tools, look at this color. Always choose transparent. It will always give you pictures with only transparent background. The background will be transparent. You don't have to worry. This is most of the time it works. That's not working. I mean, but most of the time it does work. So let's just select this one. Should work. Let's do woodland. International school, intermediate school, whatever. Works. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just do replicate this two only so that we don't waste time.
No, Lakshmi, what you have done to make these images as a transparent, you have
yes.
mentioned there that as a transparent while searching or
no. I'll teach you. Just remember this trick. This is very handy. I'm telling you, whenever you're making a presentation or anything, let's say DPS International School logo, any picture, it's not just logo. You go to tools.
Okay.
Color.
Okay. It's another thing. I haven't seen these tools coming in while I'm searching any images over there. Yeah, it's coming. Wow, that's great.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you. Cool. Thank you.
This is, I thought it was a very small trick when I was learning some design elements, but it really did help me a lot.
No, actually, while preparing the PPT, I'm you can say doing all these images searches a lot, but I haven't seen this color option. Though, what I'm doing is I'm just writing it down. So image transparent color. So, so that's what I'm doing. But this is really cool. Thanks.
Yeah. So this is a little not going with the background, so I'll just replicate this. So now we've got it, right? We've got the banner. Cool, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got the Zendesk. Where is it? That's it. Where's that white axis?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear whoever is speaking.
Yeah. So one question I saw, there's a primary CPA start your free trial, and at the top right also there's free trial.
I'm barely able to hear you. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm asking. So top right, there are two buttons: free trial and book now. And there's one primary CTA as well that says free trial. So isn't it redundant, or should we keep both of these?
No, it's up to you. It's up to you.
As a practice or based on your experience, what is better?
I have worked with just one button also. I have done with two buttons also. Both have worked for me. I mean where my goals are different. So it all depends on what goal you're driving. So I can see three buttons here, 1, 2, 3. So they probably want to like give different options to the user just to check out what he's looking for. So it's always up to. But I've seen like 2 buttons work beautifully. 3 I've seen very less. 2 is fine. Even 1 is also fine.
All right.
I think we'll just run the rest of the things. The first component is done, which is the hero banner. So we have like taken it out from this main page and we have like done it here. Now the next thing is again this size only. Just bring it down. We want to do a value prop. So value prop will be like, let's say we'll say something like, I'll just copy this straight away. See how easy it becomes. We'll say value we bring to you. And what can it be? Right, so it can be about let's say 99%. What can it be? Attendance rate. Okay, this is what they want to maintain. Let's say 20. Just make it regular. This is 50, this is 30. Okay. Then probably interaction rate, engagement rate, something. Okay. 98%, whatever. Interaction rate. I mean, I'm not this expert on like video conferencing for software. I'm just making it up. Probably this is what. Let's make this a little smaller. Probably 30 because it's not the. So boom, we are ready with the second form. So you can put some icons. I don't have the icons ready, but you can be some icons here. It's just it's people who are well versed with PPT can understand that it just looks like a PPT only, but a little advanced version. Okay, we have the value prop ready. The next thing I'm going to do is something like these. These are the main value props. Okay. All right. So let's just make one more frame. Sorry. Escape. Underneath it. All right. So this was the value prop. And then this is value prop expanded. Let's just do some color here. Right. Probably want to say it's not that great, so I'll change it to white here. Okay. So I'll do one thing, guys. I have already made a prototype already, so I'll just bring the components from here. Okay, from that. Yeah. Just copy this. I want to say, okay, this is all about in expanded form, specially built for schools, deliver near classroom experience and high engagement. Please don't mind because we are running short of time, so I'll just copy this entire frame. I think I can copy it. This is the beauty of didn't copy the entire frame here. So I think, yeah. See, here it's coming up. See, 1, 2, 3, and we are just left with the case study section, which I can pull from here again. This is the beauty of it. You can just select the entire section, go, yeah, the case study, customer testimonial, and probably you'll have a footer or so if it's a home page. Or so we'll just, the reason why I'm doing this fast is because I want to show you guys one of the most important components, which is the navigation. So we'll just select this straight away from here. So see, you have all the components here. You have the hero banner. I've told you all the important ingredients that goes into making it. Probably you'll have some section here, which is like a value prop section. Then you'll have, well, I mean, condensed. Then you'll have a value prop expanded, right? Fluid, I mean, we offer frictionless student and teacher interaction. Then it has all the necessary attendance, class record, whatever. I mean, these are some things that I came up on my own on the fly. And then against each like value prop, we again have a CTA. So the main page of the landing page is to have CTAs wherever it's necessary so that the user takes action. Finally, it is going to open up a form, ask for some user info. So that's the entire intent. Then I mean, usually you'll find like customers validating it or sharing their stories about how good the software is or how good the product is. This is a very important part of the landing page because that gives a kind of verification or validation. And finally, that you have a footer where users can navigate. So we'll bring all this in one frame now. So just make a frame, select it. It was in MacBook Pro this. All right, now we'll put everything here. Drag it. Sorry, is it not working? Okay. Now bring everything. You can just leave your components and do a control D and bring it. See, there are the corners. You can see small X. It shows you, I mean, the merging point also. It's very nice. Can you bring this?
Yeah, hello Lakshmi. I have one doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, so I just want to ask, like in the hero, hero section of the hero banner, if I want to make the like the banner moving, okay, so can that be like also possible?
Come again, please. Anurag, can you please repeat the question?
My question is like if I wanted to make the banner in the hero section moving, like
This banner moving?
sliding banner, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
sliding banner.
Mm.
Like I want to paste it like two to three banners which can
Understood.
constantly.
Yeah. Carousel kind of a thing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. You can all do that in your proper like full fledged design. But in this prototype, I mean,
No, no,
I no.
I'm just asking that can it be done in the Figma or no?
I think there should be some way to do it because we are going to navigate. Also, the design component should allow it. A hardcore designer should be able to tell you that it. I mean, I'll ask this question.
Animations are there in Figma. You can
Yeah.
add animations.
There are ways to introduce a carousel, but you will have to look up in the exact steps.
See,
So
yes. If it should be very much similar to the way you do in PowerPoint.
Okay, so means like there is a way, right?
Yes.
yeah, there are ways to insert scrolls, carousel interaction. All of those are there. You can do it.
Oh, sure. I'll research it on my own.
Yeah. I mean, you can. Finally, we have your full-blown landing page here, if you see. We'll do the last bit, which is adding the navigation like on Zendesk. If you see here, you see all these drop downs, we'll do it right away. So we'll also introduce some things like products here, just for the heck of it. Let's give it around 20. We just do some products. Solutions. This will be resources, pricing, whatever. These are just some examples, right? And now, 1 second. I had just created a logo for this, so I'll just take this logo so that it looks like a. Let this be the logo. Now the fun part. You see here, there's something called prototype. You click on this prototype. All right, this is how we're going to do the drop down. So before that, this should show you a drop down like this. Let's create the drop down first because we need to link it. We'll just make a small one here, frame here. This will be down. Product 1. We go back to design. Product 2, product 3, product 4. Let's move it like this. All right. So we have this similarly for solution. I'll do it later. So now remember this one is design, one is prototype. Okay, you click prototype, hover over this wherever you want to get the drop down. You see this plus sign here. Click on your trackpad, mouse pad, and you'll see this like line coming out. Join it here wherever you want the drop down to be. 1 second, should join. Right. Why am I not seeing it? Let me just. All right, now. Once this line is joined and if it's successful, these are the interactions that are going to happen once you click on this product. This is how you have to set your interaction, the drop down. So on clicking the product, it has to open and overlay. Either it will navigate to a new page or it will do a series of actions you can choose depending on what you like. I mean, we are going to replicate the Zendesk thing. So for that action is called like opening and overlay. So I open and overlay. This smaller page of products will open up.
Lakshmi, just one thing. Like, what is that action called? Where when you click on this, there's a drop down coming in instead of the going to the new page. If there's a drop down coming in while
Yeah.
selecting one product one, there's a drop down coming. What is that term called as?
That is called open overlay.
Open
Because
overlay.
it's
What is what
It's
is
an
that?
overlay.
overlay.
And if you select this, if you select this subclass, and then again a one more drop down open up.
Yeah. If you go here and connect it with the drop down that you're going to have, and if it's connected properly, this will pop up by itself. Okay, and this next page will pop up, and it will say, okay, on clicking product wherever you want to click, it will give it will ask you to do a series of actions, either navigate to open overlay or go back. But what we're going to do is the action that we're going to perform here is called open overlay, because this is going to open one more small overlay of page. Okay.
Overlay is nothing but a pop-up, right? So it's open a pop-up on the screen, right? Which is why it's an open overlay. And if you want to do like
how did we make this overlay?
it's another just a
It's
frame, right?
another page, small page. You just take a frame
Okay.
or take a,
It's just
Okay, so
another
same as our desktop one, it's another frame.
yeah.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
And those two frames are now linked.
see, if you go to design, it's not linked. You don't see any linking. These are different components. Guys, just give me a minute. Yeah. Hello, Chandiya. How? I am chilly.
Another just one thing to let you know, like if you're selecting on product one and you get a drop down where you are like have some features. When you click on that feature, there's again one more drop down open now. So
Yeah, yeah.
that
So
one is also
yes,
called as
again,
open overlay.
yeah. So again, it will be an overlay, right? Because again, it's a drop down, right? So all you have to do is create another frame and link the second frame to the previous frame, right? So that's how you keep doing sort of subsequent
So
drop down.
if my second overlay is only dependent on product one, so I will click on the product one and then
Yes,
create
you
a
will
new frame.
click on product one, create frame two, and link frame two to product one. Exactly how Lakshmi did it for products to the first one.
Yes, yes, yes.
So you keep doing it. You continue with that process.
Just I'm doing it for solution, right? I just select a frame. It's just another component only. I'm going to do a drop down for solution. All right. And I've not connected anything, nothing now. Whatever, I'll just write. Right. I've not connected anything. Now you just open prototype wherever you want to click. Okay, this should connect to solution. If you click here, but you have to click this prototype to make it happen. Okay, to make this a connection work. See the plus sign. If you click on it and drag, this arrow will automatically come, and you can connect it to whichever box you want. So just connect it like this. If your connection is successful, if it's properly connected, then this window will pop up where the interaction details are. So on clicking solution, what do you want it to do? You want it to open overlay. And where do you want this overlay to be? We'll see. Okay, I'll leave it here. We'll come back and do it. Now we'll see what works. All right, guys, I think we are ready. This is working now, and we'll play it. Our prototype is ready. Our landing page is ready. Some interactions are there. Some pop-downs are there. Pop-ups are there. So if you want to see it, we made it for a MacBook Pro 14-inch, and we're going to see it on a MacBook Pro 14-inch. Everything is here. Okay, everything is back to normal. We are back out from prototype. We are here now. We select the entire frame. Now you click this present button. Let's see what happens. Exactly what we did, right? You scroll. Follow. We have it on the screen, and we'll see the interaction also now. Product. It's opening here. We are going to fix this. I've made it like that if we click out of the box anywhere, this will not disappear. We have to fix this. Again, solution, nothing is working. So we have to go back and fix this. So we'll do it.
The product drop down is also not going back.
Yes, we're going to fix that. All right, we go to prototype again. Click on product. Second. All right, if you come here, you have to just click here, it will open overlay, it's centered. We are going to say manual. We want to make it, we have to open it just below products. Just drag it here. Similarly, and then close when clicking outside. If you click outside, it will close. Select this. We are done. Same for this. Click. It was centered. Similarly, we'll do manual. This will come in the solution here. And when you click outside, it will close. Let's see now. Alright, our scrolls are working perfectly. Now we have it here, click outside, it's gone. We have it here, click outside, it's gone. We can have for resources also pricing. Similarly, a pop-up form can appear. So we're good, guys. We still have to fix one last component, which is like the form. Like you, when you click on the CTA, either you are going to pop up a form. It can take you to another page, which is a form, or it can pop up a form. For the simplicity or for in the interest of time, will just do a form pop up here. When you click this, it will just pop up a form. So again, we go back here. I already have a form ready. Just I'll just open it anyway for the time being. Same here, go to Twitter. Look at demo. Alright, on click. Put an overlay. Home centered, I'll do, and close. I'll put it in the center for this time. Similarly for here, just take it here, same. Alright, open overlay form, close, done. Now let's see. This is working, this is working. This form, it fills up, it does the purpose. Cool, guys. This is, I hope at least you've got some tips and tricks on how to at least do a clickable prototype if ever you're going to build one, and just keep practicing. Nobody taught me how to do it. I picked it up on my own. It's not very difficult. As in, when you practice, you'll just like keep on picking up things on your own. So it's not very hard, because we are not hardcore designers. Just to translate your, convey your prototype, convey your ideas or communicate, this is more than enough.
Lakshmi, just one thing I want to ask. Let's just assume this is a shopping website, and there are like columns of the products listing out. In the shopping website, on the left hand side, there are like an option for the categories and the brand and other options. So if we have to select a left side column, so what is how we can do this?
A column for I mean, if you select it, then it should like, I'll tell you. Let's take this example only, okay? And let's say this is category only. You're saying either it will navigate to a new page, or that's what you're asking, right?
Well, let's just say we went to a Myntra website. On the right hand side, we see the options for the clothes and other materials. On the left hand side, we have a column where we select the categories, discount options, and priority, and then
I'll answer that question, Siddharth, right? So remember the original grid that I showed you, 12 column layout. You basically set your different frames in a way so that so let's say you divide the entire layout 12 columns into uh, three, and then 6 and then 3, right? And on the 3 you put another sort of frame, right? And that frame basically becomes the left navigation. The right Again, the right column is again another three sort of grid components, three grid columns, so 363, and then on the right you put another frame, right? And then exactly how Lakshmi showed you, you basically put the different text boxes and then you basically link it to the individual components.
Yeah, you just have to add it, nothing else.
So everything is another frame only, right?
Another frame, you just have to add it.
You just have to
Let's say
paste it on top of the base frame.
Just like I showed, like for this, if on the right hand side you have it, you just have to add this components and then this will, I mean, automatically work beautifully. The same principle.
Okay, thanks.
I hope you guys.
Ultimately, it is one layer over another layer, right? So you have, like, let's say multiple frames, right? One frame represents your left navigation, right? So you take your base frames, split it into 12 columns. 3 columns you give to the left navigation, 3 columns you give it to the right navigation. In between, your content is there. Now, in that 3 columns, you basically take your second frame, which represents your left navigation. You design it exactly how you want it to look, and you just paste it on top of the first frame, right? And you just align it so that it fits the first 3 columns, and you're done, right? Clear, right?
Just sequence and just replicating it. Nothing difficult. Cool. All right, I think Anurag, it's already 6 o'clock. I hope you guys at least got something out.
Maybe you can show another run and the form sort of coming up when you click on Book Academy.
All right. These scrolls are happening. So even we can link the form here as well. The form is here. This is how what you want to drive ultimately with the CTA, capture the user's information. Form is here. Your drop downs are working. Your individual components are working. So this is it. Just
So Lakshmi, how you have this design fix it in this laptop kind of this? So
yeah. That is the very first thing. Like when you choose a frame. Sorry, where is this? How do I move this, guys? Nora, how do I move this?
What happened?
Okay, yeah. Choose a frame here. When you choose a frame, this will automatically pop up. Then you'll have the option to choose a tablet, desktop. That's the first thing we did. I chose a MacBook 14. If you choose a MacBook 16 Pro, it will be like this. Then you start putting your individual components in this frame.
I think the question was in presentation mode how that laptop was
right.
Yeah, no. That is because I mean I think it is teleconnected. Yeah. I chose that frame.
The reason why that MacBook Pro was coming in background was because she chose the size of the
size of the So if you had chosen a tablet, it would have been a tablet. If had it been a phone, it would have been a phone.
Okay.
So when I first designed it,
That's a nicety from Figma itself. So they like make it look like how it would look like on a real screen.
All right, and just to showcase, these are some of the landing pages that same principle that I have taught you guys. I have followed for my pages. We are an API company, so like same thing, main heading, subheading, your CTA, your logos, and your image.
Like, I was referring to this sort of image which you're showing right now.
Yeah. I mean, this my designer developed it for me. I conveyed the idea to her, and she kind of came up. I mean, I've taken the help of my designer, but I mean, we can check that with the already working video. But this is what my designer.
What you can try is basically you can maybe take a GIF of the internet and just paste it in a Figma frame and see if it is animating then and there.
Let's see now.
Yeah. So we have not tried it ourselves, but
so if you follow, like, if you see like the same principles, it's followed here. The image, the bold heading, the subheading, the banner, the CTA, and this pages have given me upwards of 9% conversion, and my demand gen pipeline is working beautifully, and we have been able to build a very, very good sales pipeline out of these pages. And these are some of the things that I learned. Nobody taught me, and I've learned like looking all these websites that I'm a fan of. Uh, Stripe, Twilio, Segment, name it, Slack. These are some of the most beautiful or like well-designed SaaS websites. Well, guys, thank you so much for giving me this time and opportunity to like share some of the tips and tricks with. And if there are any questions, you can post, and I'll answer them offline also.
Lakshmi, I just have one question to ask. Let's just say there is a payment method which we are creating a payment method page, and we have a option for like adding the debit cards, net banking, and all this stuff. So if we have to show those card icons, so do we take it from this again? Like we will add it like an image,
Yeah,
like we
yeah,
did with the.
yeah. You can do the same principle that we did here. You can, and this smaller, yeah, you just take the image from here.
And from where we can get the checkbox, या फिर वो selecting option वाला button.
Okay, you have to create that. If that's just going to be an image, you can select an icon from Google. But if you want that to work, then we have to like we have to work on that. For
No,
images,
no, let's just take as you show in the products, they're like four product one, product two, product three, product four, they're
yeah,
coming.
I'll
For
tell you.
product one, there is a square or circle
I'll tell you,
coming.
Siddharth. So see, a checkbox is nothing but a square box, right? So basically, so this is how you do it, right? You take a base frame, you put a square shape on that, right? You write some text around it, right? And then basically you have another pop-up, right? And then basically you create a when you go to the prototype section, you basically say when this gets selected, this image also pops in, right? Which is a tick box, right? So it starts behaving like a checkbox. So basically take the base frame, create a small frame, in that put four squares. Next to the four squares, put some text, right, across every item. So it starts looking like a checkbox. Exactly how Lakshmi has it, right? Product one, product two, product three, product four.
I'm just doing it. Yes, right.
Yeah. You put some logos, or you put a small square there, right? One, two, three, four, right? And then you say every time that text box, that square shape is hit, or that MasterCard logo is hit, you put a tick symbol, right, which is another image only, right? So the tick symbol appears right over there, right? So it seems like it is selected.
So Lakshmi, on a different note, I have a different I have a question. So this is this one last question from my side. So in your introduction, you did mention that you are working as a product marketing manager at nextbillion.ai.
Yeah.
So while Anurag is helping us in understanding the product management role, if you could explain like how different is product marketing, that would also help get some clarity on the difference between two roles.
I think for that you guys will have to sign up for a workshop from Lakshmi independently. Wherein is a guest speaker. You cannot get two experts for the cost of one, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
And to give you a taste, this is what a product marketing is. No, Anurag, the reason I'm asking this question is because being a product manager, we do.
No. I was just making fun. I think Lakshmi is probably absolutely the right person to answer that question. Yeah. So Lakshmi, you want to address how product marketing is different from product?
I'd say it is